My friends, this whole augment discussion has stirred up a hornet's nest. But what can we do to help BioWare and SWTOR? Let's talk about it. Hello, my friends. Boomy here once again with another video for you, my SWTOR brothers and sisters. How's everyone doing today in a galaxy far, far, far away? If this is your first time on the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button for all your SWTOR fun news, guides, and updates right here, right now. My friends, coming off the heels of the last video, BioWare Why. That video has struck a nerve in the community, and so have the forums. Oh my, oh my. We're not gonna kick the horse while it's down, while it's dead. But I decided, what can we do to help BioWare in this matter, right? You know, if you go through the forums on SWTOR, right? Or if you just go into the comment section of the BioWare Why video that I did, which I think is peaking, it's getting near 20,000 views, and I think almost 300 comments on that one. Guys, you are awesome. Thank you. And hit that sub button. More to come. What can we do? I mean, I'll be the first one to say we should have civil conversation, civil debate, live in object reality, and, you know, don't respond in pure emotion. Emotion's okay to have. It's okay to be balanced with reason, but we should never let either or let the scales go wonky. But what can we do? What can we do? I mean, BioWare has done something similar to this before back in the day. This SWTOR has changed a lot. This is not going to be a video of me poo-pooing SWTOR. It's not going to be that. I'm not going down the hate click avenue. I despise those people. I really do. But we got to be honest with ourselves. We have to be honest with the game. We have to be honest with BioWare. So where are we? Right? I'm like, so this game has changed from 1.0 to, what was it, 5.0 or whatnot, with Coffee and Kotet and blah, 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 blah. With those two expansion sets, if you want to call them that, the first one I would call a proper expansion. The second one was really just an update, content update. I would never have called that an expansion. Just like 6.0, I would not even call it an expansion. It truly was just a content update. I mean, honestly, that's what it is. I have another video all about that. Coming soon, don't worry. But that's all it was, right? Okay, so a lot of people were not happy with Coffee and Kotet. They were not happy. I honestly actually kind of liked that from a story perspective. Everyone's dancing. This is not a dancing video, people. From a story perspective, I actually really liked that. I really liked Valkorion. I liked his family. Talk about an effed up situation. Talk about, you know, the dreads of evil and what one you know, that type of personality person can do to a family, right? Oh my goodness, Valen, hello. I still love you, Valen. I would still marry you. As insane as you were, I kind of find that hot. What can I say? But yeah, people were not happy because BioWare took us away from what this game originally was about. What the heck Star Wars is really about. Imp versus Republic, right? Dark side versus light side. That's what the whole Kit Kat and Caboodle thing is about. But they took us away from that. But people were adamant. People criticized. People sometimes uncivilly criticized. But the message was out there to BioWare. And some seats were changed around. Some people were changed around. New heads came in as well. And they decided to listen to the community and bring the game back to what it originally should be about, Imp side versus Republic. And I'm glad they did that. I am glad they did that with Onslaught. I think that was a great thing for them to do, is to listen to us as a community. But we have now once again find ourselves in a situation to where BioWare really needs to listen again. And, you know, the augment thing is truly, really, from what I've been reading, and I've been scouring through the forums and through the comment section in my video, BioWare really needs to take a listen. They need And the augment thing, like I said, is really just the straw that broke the camel's back. It honestly was. It's not even about the augment. It's the principle of the matter of players being forced to do something they don't want to do. And the players have free will. They don't need to chase after this augment. And from what I've been reading, they're not going to. Only the hardcore people might do it, and by the time they do it, we'll have a new expansion, and why even bother? But the augment thing is really just, it literally is just the name upon which people are striking for so many different reasons in this game. This is a great game. It is a great game. I love this game, and I wouldn't be doing this video right now if I didn't have a passion for this game. And my poor little tune is not even doing what she's supposed to do. Hold on, I need to go talk to her. Sorry, I had to pay her union dues. But yeah, so I love this game, and I know you guys love this game too. There wouldn't be as much passion as there is on the forums or in my videos about what's going on right now if people didn't love this game and they didn't want to see this game succeed. So what can we do? What can we do as a community, as a fan base for this game? One of the most popular genres, Star Wars. What can we do? Well, you know, a lot of people blame EA on this one, but I can tell you this, EA has a pretty hands-off approach with SWTOR. As long as she brings them money, they don't care. There is a somewhat vibrant player base on this. I think last of the stats I saw, and I cannot remember where I saw this, but it's a popular stat site that gives you the stats of games of all the MMOs and how many people play this set. But about 100,000 people log on a day to play SWTOR. That's nothing to cry about. You know, this game still has life. It still has legs. But what can we do as a community to help it, you know, gain traction? Help more of the Steam players who come on, more of the new players come on, and keep them here. Keep the older players, the veteran players as well. What can we do? Well, like I said, EA takes a pretty hands-off approach with SWTOR. From what I understand, from what I know. I can't go too much into that anymore, but that's what I know. So, but a lot of it stems from BioWare themselves. Now, my biggest complaint has always been marketing for this game has been good on some respects and has been absolutely abysmal on all the other aspects of marketing for this game. With all the Star Wars movies, no matter what we think about them, I personally was not a fan of the new Star Wars stuff, but no matter where we line up and whether or not we like them or not, it's Star Wars. There was a wanting, a need for Star Wars, and what better from a marketing perspective position should BioWare be in but to market the crap out of this game. If you want to know more further proof that people are still hungry for Star Wars game, look at how Battlefront 2 for Star Wars is going. You know, they had to revamp that whole game, but it has a very loyal fan base and player base. Look at Jedi Fallen Order. That was a very popular game, very successful game, to the point to where they're making a sequel for it, and they made kind of a small DLC for the game, and I really liked it. I thought it had a great storyline. There is a hunger for Star Wars BioWare. There is. So what do? We get on BioWare's case. We go civilly into BioWare, whether it be Facebook, whoever uses that outside of our grandparents and our aunts, or Twitter, or Instagram, or I don't know. Is there anyone else on MySpace? I mean, is that even a thing anymore? I don't know. But we get on them. A company will not know what it should do really until the player base, its fans, its clients tell them. And yes, we are telling them loud and clear in the forums and whatnot what we really think about the augment. Not the augment, but the chase to get the augment. That is being said loud and clear. But we also need to talk about marketing for this game. Put in a good face and picture to this game to the general public to get more people in. And it's with mistakes like I talked about with what they want to do with how you can get this augment in 6.1.4 is a major blunder, which has everyone upset. I've seen new players talk about it in my comment section, talk about this is not something they want. They're ready to leave because of it. This is not from a business standpoint, from a marketing standpoint, this is the exact opposite of what you want to happen. This is something that needs to be fixed. So we need to continue to put pressure on BioWare in the forums. Believe me, I know there's going to be some people like, they're not going to listen, dude. So why even bother? Chaw. They'll listen. Given enough time and given enough good civil critique on their forums in videos such as mine and others, they will listen. They will. I promise you, they will. And, you know, it'll be interesting to see what happens with this augment, with whatever. I personally hope they change how the chase happens. You know, like I said, what should they do? They should have PvP, earn it one way, PvE, earn it another way, and everyone's going to be happy. They don't have to be forced to go into either other zone. But if we want change, we've got to continue to pressure BioWare and just really let them know how unhappy we are with this decision with the thing. Now, everything else I've seen in 6.1.4 looks pretty good. Conquest, you know, I know there's a big fervor on Conquest as well about how they're changing it up. I honestly don't do a lot of Conquest stuff. It literally, if I do Conquest, it's completely by accident while I'm playing. But when it comes to the event, I'm really looking forward to the Feast of Prosperity. The mini games look fun. They look cool. I'm not going to poop on those at all. I'm really enjoying that. And I'm really looking forward to 6.2. I'm really hoping it's not going to be some 15-minute storyline like we got in 6.1, which was another complete blunder on their part. They hyped it up so much, and then that's all we got. People, BioWare, listen to me, BioWare. We are hungry for content. We are hungry for story content. We are hungry for class story content. We are famished. We are thirsty for this. This is what the game needs. Not little changes like with augments or whatnot. I like the idea of the event. I think that's great. That is something you should do. The Conquest stuff, I honestly don't even care. Either way, do what you gotta do on the Conquest part. Whatever. But when it comes to the core of what makes this game great, it's story. And that's it. That's what BioWare is known for, is its story in games. And recently, they've let this game down. And they've let the community down. They really have. But until we as community members really start standing up for this game, standing up to them without being douche canoes about it, like I said, I'm going to keep saying it because I don't want to be like, well, Boomy said we need to go in there with our pitchforks and our torches. No. We need to be civil about it. We need to open up lines of communication, of constructive criticism, and, good compromises that could be had with how they do things. That is a smart way to go about it. So, BioWare, you need to listen. We want our stories back. We want the reason we fell in love with this game to come back. And that is the story, our personal connections, and our immersion with the characters that we play. That is what this game needs. Now, I don't know what they're I honestly have no clue what they're going to do for their 10th anniversary. And honestly, even if I did, I'm under NDA. I couldn't even tell you anyways because I'm loyal to that. If I say something, I keep my word in these things, right? So I'm not gonna tell you guys anything whether or not I know certain things. I'm not. That's just not my style. That's not how I play. But I don't know what they have planned for the 10-year anniversary. I hope it's huge. I hope it's gigantic. I hope it's a brand new, actual traditional expansion set for us to have. But I honestly don't know. But I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I think this game does have a bright future to it if it's moved in the correct direction and in the correct way. I think we do have good devs over there, but then again, at the same time, they're beholden to their leaders as well. So don't just look at the SWTOR dev team and point the fingers at them. We need to start pointing our fingers at the higher-ups in BioWare as well in that one. So my friends, if you're watching this video, you've watched it to the end, you know what to do. Get on the forums, continue. They do read the forums. I can guarantee you they do read everything people have to say. And if we continue going into the forums and voicing our concerns about what is happening to this game, what is going on here, the very fact and principle behind the chase of the augment, and why we're not satisfied really with what's going on, they will eventually listen. Now, I know someone will be like, Boomy, they're never going to listen. Well, Boomy, I don't give up. I don't like giving up. It's not a thing I enjoy doing. It's not part of my personality set to give up on things. And I'm not a fantastically negative person either, but when I see potential in something, whether it be an employee, whether it be this, I am going to grab onto it, and I'm going to foster that potential, and I'm going to help mold that potential. That's just who I am. That's just how I'm set. That's just how my beard works, guys. It literally just is. So get in there. Get into the forums. Be civil about it. Get into the comment section, because I've linked this video to them, and I will continue sending stuff to them about this. But be in there. Let them know about your passion for this game, about your love for this game, about your concern about where this game is headed, and why, what your thoughts are on that one in a nice, polite way, guys. I know I've been beating that dead horse right there, but I will tell you this: developers respond better to civil and constructive criticism than they do to people just spouting off, cussing, and acting like good keyboard warriors. Believe me, they do. You attract more bees to honey than you do to anything else. So get in there. You have your mission, my friends. If you have tested this augment, I mean, I know they shortened some stuff on. If you have tested that augment, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on it. I'm not sure if anyone has. I know they have gone in and they've lessened the requirements for materials needed, and they're going to be on the materials, and all this stuff's going to be on the vendor so people can try it out. What are the stats like? I haven't really seen anything about that. And I know that's a lot of people have been asking, like, well, if it's God mode, then yeah, we'll chase it. But if it's just like a bump or 2 or 3%, 5% even, it's not something they're going to chase. So let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on that. And other ways we can get BioWare to listen. What other ways can we do it? I'm willing to listen and hear what you guys have to say. And because I have a foot into the door of BioWare, I will let them know as well. So there's that. With all that said, make sure you continue to hit that like button and hit the share button, my friends. To all our new people here, welcome, my friends. If you are brand new and you haven't hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Become part of the family here at Boomy Nation, the freak show of YouTube, the black sheep of gaming. And as always, my friends, remember to be kind. It's about community, and we will see you later. And don't forget to spay and neuter your Wookiees. Good day.